Hey guys, we're here playing Max up against... Or sorry, we're playing RP up against Max. Oh, this hand is sketchy. It's so close to being good, but the no ice thing is a downer. Can we keep this? Can you really keep this? I'm scared to keep it. Okay. That's a lot better. Let's risk an imp and we'll show what we have. And we'll play the Eli down. Crick is nice to have early. We'll be able to get that down on the archives and keep him from just bouncing off there. And it can recur our mental health clinics, etc., etc. All around a good card. If he doesn't respond with Imp here, I'll be pretty happy. Imp would make us very sad because we want all our cards right now. Liberated. Cool. Same old thing. Net Ready takes 2 damage, draws the eye worse, but it hits his Yogg. Did he have 2 Yoggs, or was that just like I'm actually going to play the Crick this turn, and we don't know what he's on, but presumably there's a chance he's on Retrieval Run, in which case I wouldn't mind putting this in here. Doesn't do anything yet, but we want it there for the future. This Nisei is a little scary. But hopefully we can draw 2 with Jackson, find some ice, and just spam some remotes, take it from there. We can throw back the Nisei if we have to. But if we get a good ice to score early on with, I'd rather just score. The thing with Max is once they get set up, things start getting ugly. Yeah, I'll res the Eli here. So it makes it toll with fodder, but or parasite fodder, but it's going to take long enough for it to die. Susan. No, we got to draw 2 here. Get another Eli. Kind of want the Susan on the remote. It's so expensive. We don't want to let him. I'm going to put the mental health clinic out. You know, I'm going to discard the Nisei and I'm going to gift next turn. And we'll try to stabilize with the Sundew Eli thing before we get in too much of a hurry to score. Let's bring up his heat because that's pretty important. And we see the legwork is already in there. The same old thing. Yeah, I should look at this earlier because this same old legwork is a threat at basically any time. He's going to come in. We're going to not res. There's no suckers, so there's no need to res. If he's the Sundew, then too bad. Seize the gift. Go for the Jackson. We're going to send back the Nisei and the gift. Rather have 3 cards, but it's something. Kills the mental health clinic. Pumps liberated. Pretty good. Well, the ice is exactly what I want to see here. You have to keep in mind that the value of this Yogg, or this Enigma, is going to drop like a rock once Yogg hits. play the gamble, I think. Can do Sundew Enigma. Enigma's kind of good on centrals for the punish effect. So we could use the Enigma to replace the Eli that's about to die. At the same time, a hard ETR on the Sundew is desirable. All we can get is Yogg back now, so that's gonna make things moot. Another Eli, still a great card against the orange runners. Let's call double Eli the scoring remote. And we might have to trash our own Eli, our own Sundew later on. But I'm hoping we can draw up and guard our centrals in the meantime. So our two Lotus are now basically blanked. Two Enigmas are blanked. The Viper is blanked. That's 5 of our ice down. This is a fairly tough matchup for RP to win now that Net Ready is a thing. Because the traditional, well, the current RP plays a lot of Code Gate that get turned off by the Yogg when it breaks for free. So our ice now is pretty much the Elis, some pups, the real big guns like the Susanu and the Toll Booths. We're playing not a lot of pieces of ice anymore. So it's going to be important probably to use this interns, or even ideally we could use the Crick to get back Eli. That would be a nice win for us. Even when he plays knifed, it's still generally going to do a good work for us. Don't know if he's having lag again. Okay, so he's just going to sit back and build. Maybe he's going to go for a medium attack if we don't manage to replace our R&D Mimic. Okay. Not relevant. Another Crick. Going to get turned off, unfortunately, by the Yogg. This Lotus is also dead, so I'm going to play the Enigma because it's cheaper. Certainly we're going to need to like gear check him to actually get the Yogg out. So paying 3 credits is a pretty reasonable price for that. Big hopes for this Crick to fire and bring Eli back. Big hopes. It's a creepy looking card, which is awesome. Power Shutdown didn't cost influence. I'd be putting Power Shutdown in here, but I really can't justify it over the Ash, over the Chrysium, over really any of the awesome cards that are in this deck. Just gonna hard play the Yogg. He doesn't even have to spin his clone chip. That's actually even better for us. I'm gonna ask him. It's important to ask because Cortex Lock is a card. We're not playing it. But yeah, okay. So we're going to let him through and not even pay for our thing. He's not that rich. I'm gonna let that one go. Let's pay 3 credits, then go for it. He doesn't have a Katie out, so he doesn't have the recurring economy that that RP later does get, or that Max later does get most games. Oh, more dead ice. This is tragic. All right, there's a Caprice. That's a card we need. But how happy are we to let him just pummel our R&D? The answer is we are not happy at all with that. I'm gonna click to draw again. I should have done that first. I'm really bad for that. If you're gonna draw at the start so that you can plan the rest of your turn accordingly. Yeah, if he gets medium before we get ice to protect our R&D, we're in a lot of trouble. Queen's Gambit is in the trash. Do we pre-res the Caprice to stop Queen's Gambit? I think we totally do. In turns. Yeah, alright. We'll install our Eli again. Which I don't love. The Lotus or the Crick. The Crick is still good. On the archive specifically, if for some reason he comes there. But it's not really worth installing either in the near future. I'm just going to pre-res this before he can Queen's Gambit it. We have the money, so it's fine. I want to get to a place where I can trash the Sundew for a Nisei to do a score and not regret it. And with this next giraffe, I think that's going to happen. Daily casts. What concerns me is that we don't have any points yet, and he's now fully rigged up. We score this turn. I think we do. Yep. No point letting it get caught by the same old legwork. If he were to get, say, David. He seems to be playing 2 knife. They're both in the heap now. That's good news. Have the same old thing in knife. He wants to kill that, which makes it less efficient. There's the David. So the Susanoo is going to be compromised with a David. But at least it eats his clone chip. So there's that. Okay, he's gonna pump his Mimic. Yeah, let's make him eat the clone chip. We have the money to res everything here. Get your David, pay your 3. This is kind of sad to res against someone that can actually break it. Hit, okay. Now the Crick is here and he's only at 4 power. He can get to 5, we're gonna hit. Sundew, Metal Health. Lotus Field is not that much good, is it? No, I think we just want the Mental Health Clinic. He +1s the corroder properly on this remote. That's going to make things a lot cheaper for him. Nice play. He's an RP player. He knows what's up. Yeah, he's only paying 4 for this. Is he going to continue on? I guess he is, or otherwise he wouldn't break that, so we'll just res this. This is the worst part about playing RP. The very first side game where you're like, oh man, a lot matters here. This decides whether we can snowball or we just flounder around. What do we bid here? He's going to be at 5 credits, no 4 credits. So no matter what we bid, he can still trash the thing. Trash the Caprice. Yeah, that Net Ready was a good economy card this turn. It saved him $2 just in this run alone. Jacking out, really? Really? I don't agree with that. You gotta try this. This is your chance to completely turn the game around if you land this. I think that was a huge mistake. I mean, now he needs to really get in the R&D and keep me from doing another one. Whereas if he had won the side game, he would have destroyed my remote. We have another Caprice, doesn't know that. Okay, he is going to go on the R&D with same old knifed. Yeah. Again, saving some money, really nice. Pays 2 to break, and now he's in. Whew. I mean, the Lotus, it would suck to res the Lotus right now. Future perfect, no. Gonna bid 2. I think he's gonna bid 0. Should have bid 1, maybe. Oh, good thing I bid 1. Or I didn't bid 1, rather. Oh, we should have got our Jackson back. We could have shuffled right now. Do we token him here? If we token him, it's going to come in the HQ. We can't really afford to score it. Well, we kind of can. Can you push it through this? This is a tough call. I think I'm going to token him. I mean, the idea here is now we can gift. We don't have the ice to really protect this. I think we're in a race, which is not where you want to be. A medium race, because we don't have any relevant ice. Yeah, I think the ice mix might need to change to deal with Net Ready Max. I don't think other decks are going to play it enough to make a difference, but this is already a threat to RP. and it gets ugly because we're playing as many code cases, barriers, and theories combined. We really need to find, what can we even find though? Our 30 allies in the trash. The Baku is doing that, does next to nothing. We've got pups and Surugis. Surugi dies to Parasite. We're basically out of usable ice as a result of this. That's a bad feeling. Only question is how far to let this go before we purge. Breaks our remote for 4 credits with sucker tokens in his Net Ready and the corroder. It's not a great remote actually. I think our best bet is convincing him he needs to run the remote to take the future perfect, so we can double advance next turn. I don't know if he'd fall for that because he was an RP player. We just saw him the previous game on RP. If he triple advance, does that signal it more? He's going deep. Now we can just destroy some of our Eli's. Future perfect again. Oh, he's going to get this one for sure. There's almost no point fighting that one, because he can just run 2 more times. I guess the Susu need to go into R&D. But, at the time the Susu was down, we weren't really planning on rezzing it. Uh-oh, I guess it's on our fresh look. Can we purge here? Can we not purge? We purge, he can run and see stuff. He's still on $3. This could be terrible. I'm not sure. Still worrying about the Queen's Gambit there, since he is poor enough that that's relevant. I don't know. He's out of deck, right? Yeah, he's on his last 5. So more money might not be forthcoming. He seems to have dropped 2 KDs and probably not playing the 3rd one. How many are in his archives? 32, 37, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 46 cards. Yeah, he's probably, well, no, he's on 46. He had the 2 knifed. He may or may not play the 3rd KD. He does have the 3rd liberated. Fingers crossed we can live this turn, then we can purge. Nope, nope. Aw, 2 of them at once. Rough. That's devastating. So this is what you can see about how Net Ready Max just destroys RP. Nothing we could do. put on R&D. That's crushing. I guess we could have purged and we would have bought a turn for him to do something. I don't know. Yeah. Purge. How much can he really do with his turn if we purge? He can build 3 up again for free. But then he's not doing anything for the money. I don't know. How did he even have money for the... Oh, right, for the daily cast. Yeah, I think he should have gone for the first knee say. Maybe we should have purged. If we had purged, we would have not drawn any ice in a relevant amount of time is the problem. The Chrysium eventually gets good. But it's an ice mix problem at that point. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Have to think about what to put in for ice, because this ice ain't cutting it.